It's warm outside. I'm grateful that I ordered a couple of cooling blankets for the dogs.
That's nice.
Hot tub, you coming, buds? You coming in, buds? Come on with the family time, Mom. Come on running now. Come on, my son, bud. You drinking your water, Mom? You find it? That little character's you.
The little character's me.
Mm-hmm. Mom likes her cup. This is the little character. It even looks like her. You even got a little pink sweater on, Ma. Look. You match the little character on here with your rosy little cheeks. She's the best mom in the world. For me.
That's true.
For me. I found a bunch of papers and stuff from when you were younger, Mom.
That's interesting.
I put it back all away, but what I'll do is I'll take some of them out, and then I'll use them for reference later. Found Mom's old papers from like her when she went to college, Shasta College, and you were in like early childhood development and stuff like that. You're a really good writer, Mom. And she has the nicest penmanship. Me and Jerry, both my brother, is always chicken scratch. We're left-handed. She's right-handed.
You're both left.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Our father's left-handed. We come from a lot of lefties.
Lefties.
I don't know. I have my own theories on that. Left-handed people. So I called today's talk fences because as I'm driving through Taos, I had to go get some. I realized it's Saturday, and the place that I get their wet food that I mix in with their dry food, it's closed on Sundays. So as much as I didn't want to, I've resisted my lays and drove my happy ass across town to get the dog food for them, and just to see what like the climate is in the world. And man, people are so much gas. They need to be more brakes, and there's so much gas. People are people are checking their engines. It's getting hotter. They're not checking oil, so a bunch of engines are going to start blowing seals, gaskets. Temperatures are flaring. And I just drove past this one fence. Like, everybody's putting up fences. I was talking to my friend Prajin today, and I was like, I said everywhere. Like, people are putting fences up so they can enclose their buses that they live in.
The buses?
Their school bus. They have like renovated school buses, and they just buy like little plots of land, and they're building up the dirt, making it level and nice, and bringing in fence posts and water. They're getting and they're just going to live in their bus with amenities. And this is going to be what more of the new earth is, because the Bureau brats didn't take care of the burrow brats. The ass brats didn't take care of all the crap that they should have. And so the cracks of society have gotten to a amount that there aren't services that can support the level of what we're going to see with all the misplaced people and stuff like that. And that tells me with all these people and I was just coming back on the way home, after buying the dog food, and I drove through the park to see if I recognized anyone there. No. And I saw on the fence there was this notice. Yeah, the city, man, they're freaking... They don't care about homeless people and people that don't have basic needs and stuff like that. But they're going to go around and they do this crap. Notice of ordinance violation. Who's the planning and who's Antonio L. Fernandez, code official. They said the fence is not in our regulations and we are the control. So you make it how we say. And people are gonna be like, fuck you. That's what's gonna happen. See, I talk a lot of and yeah, people are stupid all day, every day, and blah blah blah. That's my personality. I am a peaceful being. I'm not gonna freaking act out in anger and put my hands on somebody because I'm mad at them and try and get them to see my way. Because like the machismo has always done to me. Because they know I got more power than them. So they just want to put you in your place. Right? It's like, Antonio, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a nice little TikTok. And I'm going to go to the 4 places I can think of off the top of my head where they've had, for a substantial amount of time, signs up that says road guard out or guardrail out ahead instead of replacing the fucking guardrails. Okay? Because that's how I'm a peaceful being. That's the only way I could fight back against these bureaucrats. Is like, hey, look at more of the why do you care about this when people's lives are at danger? Are people's lives in danger because somebody didn't follow one of your stupid little fucking dumb piss out rules? And again, I repeat, I'm a pastor, I'm ordained. I'm all about the ceremony of uniting 2 people that want to share their lives together. So why is it legal in New Mexico in 2024 that 15-year-olds can get married with the permission of the court? Isn't that a weird fucking thing? So stop splitting hairs and fix the shit. And they're taking away 200 free parking places.
That's a lot.
With these stupid new smart meters that stupid people buy and invest in. Because what they don't understand is that you don't support the infrastructure that you have. So bringing in bigger, fancier bells and gadgets and whistles, you're gonna shoot yourself in the foot. And plus, people are just gonna break your shit anyway. Not me. I'm a proponent that you don't break things, you don't cause harm to other people. Unfortunately, there's so many people out there that aren't as level-headed as me. So I can't speak for them and what they're gonna do when they get so fed up with having to pay these stupid prices just because groups of people decide that prices need to be really high. Because inflation is just a word. And then all the opportunists jump on it with their, they're saying the word, now we can raise our prices. I went to the Sagebrush today. I wanted to see, like, hey, I'm a local. I like to swim. Like, what do I got to do to use the pool? And I said, do I got? I lead them, and then they follow, and then show me if they're gonna live from their spirit or their ego. This is a Sagebrush Inn, piece of shit fucking hotel. I would never endorse that place. I don't recommend anybody staying there ever. It's crap-tastic. So they're like, I said, so what's a room cost? Like $100 a night? And she's like, oh, it's the busy season, so it's $210 a night. I'm like, fuck you. That's what I said. Fuck you. I said, I live around here and I gotta get fucking, because you people are I said, that is price gouging. You're taking advantage of people. You're greedy, so you suck. And this is what I'm saying as I walk out the doors of a fucking place I will never walk back into. That is what I'm saying, dude. Like, people are still living like planet Earth is not fucking falling apart. No, Earth is fine. She's beautiful. She's great. I can't wait to see what kind of new shoes she's wearing when she flips her poles, gets whatever. You know, because everybody's going to imagine, because everybody's like, oh, everybody's going to imagine how the shoe's going to drop, and she's going to decide how it's going to drop, and she's going to come out in a way that if there are printing presses and electricity for the next several years, it's probably going to take some time to figure out where the land masses are, because they're not the same as they were before. We are in it. I could tell everybody knows inherently because they're putting up their fences. They're trying. That's why I'm like, when I had that dream in 2018, 19. I had a dream. We lived in Oregon, and I walked out the front door, opened the front door, and it had little steps, and then it had the driveway where I parked the big red truck, and then down the stream, down to where the stream was, where I collected toilet water for 2.5 years. And so the water was rising, and I was like, and I instinctually knew in an instant that was seawater that was rising. We lived in Salem, Oregon, and I said, I gotta get us out of here. Earth's changing. We're in like the land of the lost stuff kind of stuff. Like, it's gonna get weird, and depending on, you know, how you've treated other people is gonna be your setup and what you're gonna be contending of. Because if you've made it really fucking hard for other people, things are about to get really fucking hard for you. When you could have been cool, you weren't. Could have been cool, but weren't. Yeah. Yep, could have been cool, but weren't. I'm out here fucking weed whacking. I'm really doing some significant cleanup in the city. And then the councilwoman, whatever her name is, look how much bags of garbage we picked up in an hour. And I got ideas on how to get everybody paid, but they don't have to deal with the borough brats. It's an app. I'm not a programmer. I don't have the patience for it. I got too much other stuff to do, huh, Mom? Anyway. I was thinking about that, like service. I'm like, where are all the people living in service? I see a lot of people getting paid to do things, and they get paid a lot because evidently their opinions of themselves are oh so high. Which I get it. You know, you think you're wonderful, and your mommy and daddy told you that you were the best, and never sell yourself short, and manifest this and blah that. I got some news for you, folks. Anybody get like $300, $500 for readings and shit like that? Good boy, Tuck. Go ahead. I got news for you. You're just like all the other opportunists that believe in money when money's not even real. And also, in addition to... No, don't look on your... Ah! You're just getting paid to do a job. You ain't no spiritual giant. You ain't no person having a spiritual experience, or a spiritual being having a human experience. You've given yourself a human experience having a spiritual experience. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Go! So all those a-holes, every single freaking a-hole on the, every single solitary person that is selling things offline to be in people's advantage, we ain't the same frequency. You're an opportunist. You're trying to get money. You're trying to get security. I see it. They're fearful too. You know? Instead of learning the things that they need to know to make themselves prepared, there's a lot of people that aren't. We're at like the end of cocoon. Yep. We're here. I'm not scared. Oh, we go out. We're all going out together, you know? Huh? God willing, and the creek don't rise. So yeah, they're just getting paid to do a job, just like all those, you know, all those people that just did their job just to make people's lives very uncomfortable for a number of years. What energy you put out has come back to you, and I think a lot of people know that inherently. Wait, maybe they don't know that like surface on the surface level, but they know it inherently. Somewhere, something in them, there's, because that's the truth. You got, in order to keep things, you got to give it away. So in order to keep security, you got to give it away. In order to keep all the good things flowing to you, you got to make good things happen to other people. I see a whole lot of narcissists. I didn't even know what really a narcissist was until not too long, you know, in the last several years. I'm like, oh, that's just an asshole where I come from. You know, someone that just cares more about themselves than everybody. Yeah, I know a lot about those. That's why I don't want to be like them. And so I'm trying so hard to find people all over that aren't like them. And they are, you know, like all the, I mean, and they got good information, but just the fact, and I listened to this dude talk last night, that Joseph, the astrologer dude, because it's like, how funny, how come this hasn't been like, I mean, they were astrologers, I mean, they're they're saying it's going to happen, you know, how, you know, but we're only 2 days out from the petrodollar contract absolving. I'm just like, oh no, it's another, oh no, there goes the economy. I'm just like, dude, we always been poor, you know? And there's always stuff to barter, and I'm already doing that in my community, so I don't really have so much to worry about. Water might be fun, drinking water, but everybody has to go through stuff. We're here to have experiences in life, and the better the life you get is like sharing experiences, man. It's so funny how the people that have gone through hell are the first to help other people, while all those out there living their best life, they're gonna continue freaking falling off the cliffs, taking their look at me. It's gonna happen more and more and more. And then they all get to the same point, and they're like, man, this is all phony and fake. And then it's like, what is life all about? And then they don't think that they can really cut the mustard. Speaking, I just bought some hot mustard Doritos. I did, Stanley. I did. They're like those Schneider pretzels. I'm going to give them one of these. Good boy, Stanley. Stanley just woke up from his siesta. Is the name of our spaceship here that we just are gonna exist in as we navigate and flow through life. Right? Okay. Where's Artie? Artie? I think I might even rent that movie. There's a new Ghostbusters movie that I'm kind of curious about the storyline of. And I figure if we went to the movies, it would cost us like $20 a piece a ticket, even though we're a couple old ladies.
Yeah.
So I could just buy it online for that, rent it, and then we can just watch it in the comfort of our own home with all the critters and stuff. How's that sound, Ma? All right. So, I don't know. Supposedly, hey Tanya, what's up? The people are waking up more and more. You know, and a lot. I like seeing is all that like people that are doing shit that they've never done before, like Reno and stuff like that. They're just getting in there and just trying to. That's how you gotta try stuff out. It's just get in there and figure it out, make it work. You know, and that's how like the good inventions happen from the people out of necessity. Right? Because it's gonna start getting hard. Like, because there's more and more travelers getting on social media. There's this one dude I follow, lady, the cat, and the guy, or something like that. A little cat came up under this guy's trailer. He's in Arizona, out in the middle of nowhere, and it's amazing the coyotes didn't eat this little cat. And so this guy's like, I'm not a cat man. He's turned into a cat man. He might not be a cat man. He's good at taking care of things, you know. I bet he is. I bet he's like a Gemini or a Cancer, maybe a Virgo. I don't know. He's don't show his face much. Anyway. What else is going on? Not a lot. I got to spread some love yesterday. Spread some love. And you know what, Mom? You're so remarkable. This is what's really funny. Is that my brother thinks that Mom never did anything with her life. Because we grew up on welfare. And the thing of it is Mom knew, because she had bad feet, that with her lack of education, that in the 70s and 80s, there's no way that she is going to get a job that would pay enough to get insurance to take care of me and Jerry. So she chose to go the welfare way. So, and then it wasn't much, and then the resources were, God, it was just sucked. Anyway, but what I found out is that Mom would always take off and she would always go walk and stuff like that. And I just think she was roaming the streets. I knew that in Anderson, there's a visitor center by the if you look up Anderson, California, there's a visitor center. Welcome to California Visitor Center type thing. And Mom would go up. Mom's always volunteered. So Mom's always done stuff where people have gotten paid for it. And I have some really cool freaking, in the same bin where it has Mom's writings, there's awards and stuff like that where she's been recognized for doing tours in these historic places in Redding, California, that Tourons have been passing through for years and years. And she has like stuff about Old Shasta. Old Shasta ain't even there anymore. It burned down some years back. So Mom has been a part of history in her own right and teaching me the way of for fun and for free. It's great that people make so much, abundance out of bullshit nonsense that they pull out of the air. But what do they do that with other people? Like, honest, what, how does that help anybody else? But people don't. When people just think 100% about themselves, that's selfish. It's selfish. It's very selfish. Huh? Boy? Oh. Tucker. He's such a cutie. Hold on, let me turn this up. There are cooling blankets coming. Anyway. Good boy, Tuck. Good boy, Artie. Good boy, Beanie. Good girl, Luna. I'm so tired. I need a nap is what I would like to have. But it doesn't ever work out that way. Huh, Mom? Yep. Anyway. I think that's about all I got for now. So, see, I just look. I'm just going to notice where I have fences in my life or where I need to put up fences. Because I'm going to need fences. Everybody's putting up fences because there's so many people that are insecure all over the place. And they knowing that something's going to happen, they want security, like keep it out. But I know my whole life, man, if somebody wants your shit, they're going to get it. They want to break it, they're going to. You know, if somebody has that desire, and they're going to take the initiative to cause harm and destruction, they're gonna. And you're going to see all the people that are so willing and freely willing to do that. Well, I will be staying at home. That's all I got for now. Thanks for hanging out.